little too.
You can
Too
throw
far.
something at him.
Shut up. Give her ideas. I see you looking.
Pencil.
Ow!
Bro.
This is actually being heard. I'm almost curious. People can actually hear
You
this.
asked for this.
You're not wrong. What's up, everybody? Yeah, this is how we're starting. Mm-hmm. This is exactly how we're starting.
Howdy, howdy.
So we're back, ish.
Throwing things at Matt.
Yeah, we're back to throwing shit at me. I don't even know how to freaking start this.
I was asked to throw things at you, and usually when I'm asked to do that, I don't question it. I just kind of do it.
Yeah, this is true. It's funny. I have like the dual screen for those of you who remember, and I'm watching like the Facebook stream, and it's actually censoring the curse words already. That's awesome. Good job, Facebook. But anyway, welcome to the show tonight, guys. We're gonna have some fun, and tonight, well, I might as well just put it up now. We're gonna get some feelings hurt. And of course, I can't help but get people's feelings hurt and get things rolling and stirring the hornet's nest, so to speak, without my brother, Aaron Hoffman, below me, Shadow. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Just taking an easy day.
Fair enough. Easy days are always good. And of course, with me, or with us as well, is Raymond, Mr. Laggy Newsom himself. What's up, brother?
Yep. I probably am lagging tonight, actually. I'm multitasking tonight.
Oh, you're really putting your router and modem to its limits, aren't you? You had to put $1 in instead of a quarter.
Oh, God, it's probably pissed off right now.
And of course,
I won't have to upgrade to the credit card slot.
that's what we had to do. We had to upgrade our router to the credit card. And, wow, that's expensive. But, and of course with me tonight is the Wicked Queen herself, my wife. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
She's not Pinkie Pie tonight, she's Sicky Pie. She's not feeling a little under the weather.
I've been feeling under the weather since like 3 weeks ago.
You like that?
Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Aren't we all? We all are. So, I don't know why, but for those of you who know me, I had an idea. And,
Uh-oh.
yeah. I don't know why this hit me, but, hold on, something's going on with Parapost.
I can think of one reason why it hits you. Lack of adult supervision.
This is true. I had too much time on my hands.
You know what's sad? Is in our household, other than my parents, he is the adultiest adult.
That's scary by itself.
Now I know there's something wrong with you, Mackenzie.
For those of you watching, if you guys are watching, please share this out. Excuse me, especially to Parapost. For some reason, Parapost isn't working tonight. I don't know.
Is being a bitch.
I don't know. But anyway, I had a couple of ideas, and one of them was obviously, as most of you may or may not know, the Wicked Queen, myself, and our girlfriend Angel were going to be starting a show called Creepy Conspiracies. We're still working on that. We still have some little things to tweak before we get that officially going. We are working on that, but I honestly miss being on live, and these two below here are two of at least the three that has had me on a show recently. And I know Aaron loves to stir the pot, stir the hornet's nest with me. We like to have fun with that. Raymond and I always have a good time together, and random shit comes out of our mouths. And I thought, what better way to come back than to stir the pot with some of, don't hurt me, political conspiracies and theories. Uh-oh, we lost Raymond.
That's not surprising.
Okay, so they got a hold of him first. Aaron, you might want to lock your door.
Hang on. Let me see if I can... I know I got a tinfoil hat around here somewhere.
Never mind, they let him go.
Well, wait. We don't know if this is the real Raymond.
Raven, if you're under duress and you need help, blink twice.
No, I froze. All I did was try to share this
Oh.
over to pair for you, and it went. No, you're
Yeah.
doing too much.
It's
So-
it's Brian. Brian's like, no. You're not putting this crap on Bear Post.
Browder said no, so that's how it goes.
Yeah. And for those of you
That's
listening,
what I get for trying to upload something, do it live at the same time, and use Facebook.
oh, your poor router, your poor internet. It's gonna be smoking. We're gonna have instead of the CIA at Raymond's house, it'll be the fire department.
Yeah.
I
It won't be the first time they've been here.
fair.
You know they don't tell you everything in Breaking Bad, so don't try to copy what they're doing.
There you go.
Now you're taking all the fun out of things. Yeah.
Oh shit. So anyway, folks, for those of you watching, yep. See, there he is. That didn't take long. Brian, don't go anywhere because something I want to talk about involves you, kind of.
Canada.
And we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. But again, folks, tonight it's going to be political conspiracies and theories. Here in the U.S., for those of you who don't know, it's been a cluster of fuckery in the past, couple months? It's gotten pretty interesting.
Well, it kind of depends on what all you want to include, because it goes back to probably either the Obama election or the first Trump election.
I think we would be here for days if we went back
Yeah.
to. I think we should go even further. We could even say to Clinton.
Bring him up. Brian said, "Send him a link. Bring him up.
On the way.
Do it."
You asked for this. That's all I got to say. But you asked for it. But yeah, I think if anything,
This is how you stir a pot, fellas.
you're right. But I think, like I said, I think if we really went back and went we could go back to Clinton. Clinton is usually the beginning of that, at least from my perspective. The whole Monica Lewinsky scandal.
Well, Monica Lewinsky, Paula Jones, his mass deportation that he did. I mean,
Well, I even saw a thing today on Clapper. For those of you who don't know what Clapper is, it's basically another version of TikTok. Hey, Joanne. Even George W. George Bush. Senior was even about it, too. Senior was about deportation.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many things. But I think just to keep this show within at least an hour and a half, because I know Wicked Queen's got to get up early tomorrow, we'll just stick with, let's just say, the last, technically 2 presidents. So we'll go 3 presidencies. We'll just keep it within recent events.
okay.
So I'm going to change my little format. Usually I start with something. I have something that I want to start off with, but I'm going to ask you guys first. What's something, and Aaron, I want to start with you. What's a theory, a conspiracy recently, doesn't matter if it was first term, second, doesn't matter. What's one that's caught your eye?
Okay, so probably the whole COVID and vaccine situation, because everybody now remembers when Trump first left office and Biden took over, which was right about the beginning of the pandemic.
Yep.
Because it started at the end of Trump's presidency. And, we were told that, the virus had a high, it had a high fatality rate, which it didn't.
Yeah.
So, the fatality rate would go with less than 2%. And you know what? I need to step away real quick. I will be right back. But yeah, that's where it starts for me, the whole COVID pandemic.
All right. Well, we'll continue on with that. Raymond,
All right, but I'll be back.
Sounds good, brother. Raymond, what's your thoughts on the whole COVID?
I mean, I worked at the time, not just at a nursing home, but at the hospital as well. And
Uh-oh.
just from perspective and stuff, it was a situation I have.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta turn this down. Sorry, Raymond.
Oh, you're good. Because honestly, the virus wasn't typically the cause of the deaths. The virus just caused other weaknesses in the system to shut down.
Mm.
So if you had a bad heart, if you had, whatever disease already, it attacked that and mutated, and that's what typically killed people.
Fair enough.
Respiratory issues, heart issues, strokes, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
And that's just from what I saw, and actually in the scene of these patients.
Yeah, well, I know the Wicked Queen and I, we had a really good friend of ours. He actually passed from COVID, but he had complications with pneumonia with it too. And Dave. And I know that the mass media was sitting there trying to scare us and say, and it's fine, the CDC and all that good, whatever you want to say. Of course, awareness, protect yourself, be smart about it, that's fine. But I agree, I don't think it was as quote-unquote lethal as they were saying if you were taking care of yourself. I mean, if you had like pneumonia or some kind of infection, you needed to be extra careful, but I don't think it was as bad as what they were saying.
No, I had a friend here in Canada. She was in when COVID first hit and everything was being shut down.
Mm.
She happened to be in Iran at the time.
Oh wow!
So she couldn't fly back for, I think it was something like 6 months.
Mm.
And she was able to avoid COVID and didn't get sick, nothing. She finally was able to come back to Canada, and within 2 weeks she caught COVID, and 2 weeks later she died.
Wow.
Yep.
So let me ask you guys this before we get the Wicked Queen's take on it. So do you think maybe it's not just one strain of COVID? Maybe it was a couple strains of COVID that they just missed? That even some people who were healthy just tore them down? Like the influenza virus, there's so many
I've
different
seen
mutations
actual
of it.
of people that were infected, and their lungs are solid.
Hmm.
They were white coming through. It was a so it restricts your breathing that much and stuff. Yeah, it's going to set pneumonia. It's going to set up all kinds of respiratory problems and make it harder on the rest of your body. So, yeah, it could very well tear down a very healthy person.
All right, so
Well, I think the biggest, for me personally, I don't know if you would call it a conspiracy, but I think one of the biggest or stupidest things they got people to do is wear those stupid masks.
oh yeah,
And, and
100%.
they were told over and over and over again, the masks do not help you. And even, that wonderful fellow, Dr. Fauci, even said the masks aren't going to protect you. If you think it's all in your mind, basically, well, I guess it's not in your mind. He was basically saying it might look good, but it's not going to protect you. Because I found that wearing masks, and I did it for a short period of time, and eventually I said, screw this, I'm not wearing a mask anymore. I found that I was touching my face a lot more with the mask than when I wasn't wearing the mask. And even on top of that, what I found really stupid is they were asking people to wear masks, but why weren't they asking people to wear gloves?
Yeah. That would make more sense, but no,
Like I went to, what was it, a month ago? Yeah, it was about a month and a half ago. I went into a store, and the person behind the counter was sick, very sick, and she was wearing a mask. And I said, why are you even here if you're sick, if you're that sick? I don't care about your mask because your mask isn't going to protect anything, but you're not wearing gloves, and you're touching everything.
Yep.
And she goes, well, let me go wash my hands. I go, okay, well, that's not going to do anything now because you've touched everything. You've infected everything. And I said, if I get sick, I'm going to be very, very upset. And a day and a half later, I was sick. And I was sick for 3 weeks. And the day that I could feel it coming on the Sunday, by Monday I was sick, but by Tuesday I felt like I was going to die. But that's my point to saying that is, I don't care if you're wearing the mask, it's not going to do anything. But if you're not wearing gloves, what is the friggin' sense?
Yeah. No, 100%.
And it's ridiculous. Like they were getting people to wear these masks. And then there were certain grades of masks that you had to wear that was really protect. It's like, really? Like, give me a break. And I know, Raymond, you're in the medical field. I know you're in the medical field, but did that make any sense to wear the masks without wearing gloves? Because really, you're touching.
I mean,
a
when
lot
we are
more.
constantly around patients, we wore gloves.
Yeah. So when
Actually, several of us typically wore more than one pair, we cleaned our hands immediately.
Yeah, and they compared it to wearing masks like these people are wearing masks when they do surgery. But what are they also wearing? Gloves.
Gowns. Yeah. Yeah.
It made no sense to wear the mask without the gloves. And I just never understood that. And I think really at the end of the day, I don't think that had anything to do with. Did that have anything to do with Dr. Fauci? I don't think it did. I think he actually said that masks weren't going to do anything except look pretty.
Yeah.
And make people feel comfortable. But really, at the end of the day, it wasn't going to protect you.
No, it basically was just there to give you the warm and fuzzies.
Yeah.
That's basically all it was. So, Wicked Queen, what about you? Because I know personally, when all this was going on for COVID, by the way, folks, you want to see a good tantrum, get her going. I wish I would have recorded, but her with the masks was hilarious. But you want to put some 2 cents in on this one?
Well, I worked in the food industry. I got laid off during COVID. If you remember, I was laid off for, what was it? 2019. Then I got a new job and got laid off again.
Yeah.
Because they closed all the restaurants down again. But at the restaurants though, like, when the CDC said we had to wear masks, our work gave us an option whether we wanted to wear a mask or not. The only thing they didn't give us an option for was gloves. We had to wear gloves. Didn't matter. We couldn't wear a mask. We only had to wear the mask if we were sick. But we had to wear gloves, no matter what we were doing. Cleaning, touching food, even the dishwasher. Doing the dishes had to wear gloves.
Yeah, the one thing that really bothered me, and this was something that I could never figure out, and even to this day I still can't figure out, is the essential workers.
Yeah, I was classified as an essential worker until I wasn't.
That's something like I never understood. How would you classify an essential worker? Because for me, I was working at Domino's at the time.
He was classified as essential
That was
too.
considered essential.
Yeah, like, because it was food. It was food. That's why.
But that's
if you worked at a, I don't know, what would be good that was shut down. Well, here in Canada, a lot of things were shut down, except grocery stores. Um, I think even the post office was shut down as well
You know, to
because
me,
that wasn't essential. That wasn't
me-
considered essential.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like to me, when I hear essential, obviously the medical field, that's essential. You need people in the hospitals and
Grocery
nursing
store.
homes and stuff like that.
Grocery store because of pharmacies.
Grocery stores, gas stations,
Pharmacies.
stuff that is
Yeah.
actually essential. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I
McDonald's,
piled up on the toilet paper
Yeah,
because apparently we were running out of it.
oh yeah,
I didn't pile
I
up
need
on the
to,
toilet
I need
paper.
to,
I'm
I
just
need to
kidding.
find
We
this.
were
I
once,
need to
but I
find
found
But
it
this.
all.
like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's,
Fast food.
Domino's, Quaker Steak, where I work, Scoreboard, they are not
Oh shit!
essential.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
They're
What's
not
that?
essential. None of
What's that?
them.
What was that for?
I don't. It's Raymond.
Oh, okay.
That's
Not-
probably put Brian there.
No restaurants or fast food places
How's
should
that
have been
supposed to be?
considered essential.
But no, and I agree. I agree.
You
Like,
couldn't even leave your house to go to fucking McDonald's or anything anyway. The only thing that was open at Quaker
There you
Steak
go.
at the time was a drive-through.
here, right here, perfect example. Kara. Kara's in childcare, and she does a great job, by the way, folks. If you don't know, she does an amazing job, and she really does care about these kids.
Yeah, she has a
And-
zoo at her place.
Yeah. God bless her.
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
but,
I
like,
haven't seen
she
this guy
takes-
in a long time.
She takes care of people's kids who had essential working jobs, like
Yeah.
doctors
This
and
is essential.
pharmacists and stuff like that.
Daycares, restaurant. That's a. I'm sorry, but fast food is not essential.
Well,
You can survive with
daycare
that.
is essential.
No, I'm talking about like fast food.
No,
Like,
fast
no,
food
day-
and restaurants were not
Daycare
essential.
daycare wasn't essential because that was encouraging people to take somebody over to somebody's house when there were restrictions on how many people that you could have in your house. So that's why it wasn't considered essential. So there's somebody I haven't seen in friggin'
Shit.
ages.
what's up,
I talked to
Brian?
Robert. I talked to
Mr.
Robert.
Horton.
Yeah, I talked to Robert not too long ago.
Oh,
Robert
nice.
Humphreys. And,
But still, like restaurants and fast food were not
Hope y'all
considered
doing good in
essential.
North Carolina.
Here in the U.S., the only part of the restaurant that was open and that qualified them as essential was if you had a drive-through.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm
If
just
you
saying.
didn't have a
like,
drive-through, you had to be closed.
no,
So when
it-
I got my job at Scoreboard, we had to be closed because we didn't have a drive-through. We didn't have a way for customers to come up to a window and pick up the food
for non-contact,
for non-contact.
which was
The
stupid
reason
by
Quaker
itself.
Steak stayed open was because we had a Wingo window, which is basically a to-go window in the restaurant.
But here's my only argument, Brian, and I see where you're coming from with that, with kids going to other people's homes. The only argument I have against that is people that work in like the medical field or who are considered essential. They don't have daycare or childcare. They don't have someone to come watch their kids. If they have to go to work, they can't really take their kids with them.
No, I think the whole point of that was I was just saying that childcare, people that have childcare in their homes, so like a daycare, that's
Yeah.
not that wasn't considered essential because they were encouraging people
okay.
not to put a large group in other people's home. Because don't you remember when it first came along that you were only allowed to have so many people in your home, but I don't know. It's just the whole thing was. I personally, for myself, I think the whole thing was a fiasco. I think it was right from the beginning. It was just a problem right from the beginning. Everybody's freezing. What's going on with this?
I don't know.
The streaming service. It's horrible.
Hello?
Our hosts are frozen, and now they're gone.
I see that.
And no connection. It's just me and you,
Matt,
buddy. It's just me and you.
Get your internet back.
See, Kara.
Yeah, I thought I was frozen too.
Yeah.
Lord mercy.
Kara's allowed to be open and send a thank you for staying open for the essential workers to be able to go to work, but was not considered essential. Okay, there you go. So our hosts are
But at
gone.
least you were able to see it. You
Our
know,
hosts are
there's
gone.
workers.
Where did Aaron go? He said he had to leave, but he was going to come back. Did he leave because of me?
Yeah, he had to step away, and
He
I'm
left.
not sure why he left.
Okay. I came up
Because
and then he
he
disappeared.
said, "I'll be back."
So how's it going?
I don't know which way he went.
Hey,
It's all
everybody
right.
in the room.
How are you?
Raymond is a hot guy.
Howdy, howdy.
Ugh, good Lord.
Oh,
Raymond is a hot
that
guy.
doesn't say
Do you
much about
know
your
Anita Bush?
interest there.
Do you know Anita Bush?
I
She thinks you're
I
hot.
know Anita Dick.
Oh, Lord. Really?
Yes,
That was
I'm a
terrible.
Letterkenny fan.
That was a
Yo,
terrible joke.
You're welcome.
So what's been going on,
It's
Raymond? What have you been up to?
I have been working, going to school, and doing my several freaking projects all at one time. Um, actually, I'm up here at mechanical. It's just my internet sucks, so it's,
Well, apparently everybody's does because
so,
Matt and Mackenzie went down. It's just me and you.
yeah,
I was
I'm
just
not sure
coming
where
up
they went
to.
to.
I was just coming up in the show to contribute, not to be actual host.
Uh, yeah, apparently, their masks failed, so they got taken off air.
They did they message you?
No, I don't think so. I haven't checked my phone.
I haven't.
Yeah, there's a message from somebody. No, they have not.
That's weird. It's weird. They just
So I guess they'll
left.
pop up here in just a bit.
Yeah, they just left. So
Yeah,
what else has been going
they'll
on?
turn back up.
School, all that stuff. Let's talk about Global Ghost Hunt while we're online on the
Global
air.
Ghost Hunt.
Global Ghost
Yes,
Hunt.
I'm working with the teams this year.
Yeah, coming up October 16th to the 26th. Global Ghost Hunt, and for people that don't know, this year there's no entry fee, so it's completely free to join up. So you
It
got
sure
10
is.
days. And depending on how many teams sign up, if we get a lot of teams, we're going to make it an extra 4 days. So it'll be 14 days instead of 10 days. So if you want to sign up, we will let you know because there's a new website coming. And coming sometime, hopefully this month or sometime in March. Once it's up, then you can go over and sign up. And it's free this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Aaron Hall actually the one designing it, so that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And I got a message.
Shout out.
Matt. It's
Oh,
Matt.
is it-
Be right there. So so it's completely free this year. So if you want to join, we'll let you know when the website is available and you can sign up. And let's make this the biggest one that we've had. Let's make it to 100 teams that sign up. You made that post the other day on Global
Yeah.
Ghost Hunt, and we've had a couple of people respond to that asking what this is about. I don't know how they don't know about it, but I am married. I am married, Ray. But give me a call. I'm not faithful. Okay, so
Okay.
so we've had a couple of
Anywho.
responses to that post, and people asking what this is, and it just surprised me that they didn't know. And I made a very long.
I mean, maybe with enough and stuff, it drew people's interest, and people that hadn't really noticed anything on Facebook before saw that post, and it's like, hey, what's this about? So,
well, the good thing is
because I know
there was a couple
valid.
teams. There was a couple of people that responded to that post, and they said, "Oh, I'm very interested." So that's good. That's good. So we want a bunch of new teams to sign up, and remember, there's no entrance fee, so it's completely free this year. So I think that will encourage people. There you go. We were given contact deals for the owners of really old cafe with a lot of activity. That's not been investigated yet, but I guess years of reports from staff. We're going to try to schedule that in October. Perfect. Am I allowed to can I put up posts?
Awesome.
Can I put up posts? Or
I
can
don't
we all,
think we can.
or
I don't think.
only the administrator can do that?
Yeah, only Matt can do that.
Okay.
There we go.
That's nice. That was nice of you guys to disappear. We talked a little bit about Global Ghost Time while you were away.
I have no idea
I
what
can't
happened.
even see anybody. I can hear people, but I don't see nothing.
Hit refresh.
I think this EV Muck or whatever you call it, I think it's a terrible streaming service, to be honest.
Well, to be fair, with
Because
it,
you guys keep on echoing.
well, that's something different. We're still trying to work out our audio issues.
Oh, okay.
That has nothing to do with this platform. No, and actually, to be honest
Yeah,
with you,
that's
to be honest with you as well, Brian. As far
Why do you
as
usually lie to me?
No, well, yeah, no. But everywhere else was way too expensive.
Yeah.
Way too expensive.
Well, what do you think? Do you think restream is too expensive?
Compared to this one, you get more out of your money.
Oh, okay.
You get more out of your money. Like it only gives you, I think, 6 destinations on.
Okay, they're disappearing again. They went
Did
frozen.
they freeze again?
Yeah. I think this is a terrible service.
I'm surprised I'm not dropping more because the weather here is just terrible.
What are you using now?
Lately I've been using EV Mux, but as soon as I get the chance, I want to take and switch back to Restream and upgrade to that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Restream, I think. So they disappeared again. Now they're back. They're back again. They disappeared. Now they're back.
It's not this platform. I'm telling you, it's our internet here.
Oh,
Something is going on with our internet.
So here you go.
yeah,
Anita said, as a hot chick from Manchester, England, we love your accent, Ray. There you go. There you go. You want to respond to that?
I really don't have a response to that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, nice compliment.
That's about all I got.
It's a nice compliment.
Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, there you go. I am married, Ray, but give me a call. I'm not faithful.
Matt, where are you? Matt, where are you, Matt?
Matt, it's turning out to be
So conspiracies.
We are, you know what, Brian, we are doing
We
amazing.
are doing great.
You know, I took some time away from social media since November. All I really do on social media now is ghost and post, or post and ghost, and I post what I need to post and then I leave. If you check out the new page, if people in the room, if you want to check out the new page that I created about 6 months ago, it's called Health Empowers You. I got a brand new website. It's www.healthempowersyou.net. And if you go to the Facebook page, it's called Health Empowers You, and it's doing extremely well. Have you seen it recently, Raymond?
I have not seen the website lately. No.
No, but have you seen the Facebook page though?
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
a new podcast coming out soon.
I do have a new
didn't see
podcast
that.
coming out. The Facebook page is just under 68,000 followers. And the Instagram page is just about to hit 66,000 followers. So the pages are doing extremely well. The website's doing well. The website, I've added some new products, and I got a new podcast coming out on the page, Health Empowers You page, Facebook page. It's called Envision You Podcast. So that will be starting hopefully in the middle of February. And it's going to be me and Darcy that are going to be doing the podcast. Wonderful person that I met recently, and we're gonna be doing the podcast together on Health Empowers You page, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be it's all about health and wellness, and that's all it is, health and wellness. And we're going to be talking about Envision You products, and we're going to be bringing on people from the company. We're also going to be bringing on fitness, health, nutrition people. So it's going to do extremely well. But you know what? The Facebook page and the Instagram page is doing extremely well. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to doing the show with Darcy. And she actually works for this company, Envision You. And so Matt just messaged me and said, "We just lost everything, no power or anything." That's not good. We can't.
Well,
You know
that
the.
explains
You know the
that.
funny thing is. You know the
We
funny
can't
thing.
even-
We can't even
we can't
shut down
shut
the
it
show. Yeah. So
Ugh.
what do we do?
Um,
And Aaron's
just keep
back.
talking.
And I can't even add Aaron. Can we add Aaron?
And we can't bring him up. Yeah. Can't
Can
add
we?
Aaron.
We can't add
But,
Aaron.
but we gotta wait until they take because they lost power.
Yeah. Aaron, if you can hear me, Matt and Mackenzie lost power at their place. So yeah, something going on. So yeah, the new podcast coming out, Envision You podcast, is going to be a lot of fun with Darcy. And Darcy's good people, and I like her. And we are going to be working together on the podcast and the Health Empowers You page and the Envision You products that are coming out. They're fantastic products. People are going to want to pick them up. And it's all health and wellness stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we'll bring on a couple of more people. I got somebody else coming. I got a meeting with somebody on Friday. It's a fitness instructor. And she's going to be
Nice.
doing videos for the page on everything fitness. And but it's going to be for the subscribers. So people that have been subscribing